This is one of the most terrifying things that could possibly happen to you.
Really?
Think about how much you hate talking on the phone. What if you say something awkward? What if you stutter? What if you have to do something that wasn't originally on your schedule and everything gets out of whack?
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
Just don't pick it up. It's the best possible solution.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It's an email from your professor.
I get those like every day.
Yes, but what if this is important? What if you have to go into the lab today? What if he wants to have a serious conversation?
They're probably telling me what a huge failure I am and how I will never finish my degree.
Yes, oh, I have taught you so well. Look at that death toll. I wonder what the likelihood is that any of your friends or family will die tomorrow. Wow, that's nice. Guess your children will inherit a dying planet.
Probably.
Systemic injustice is horrible and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
Why are you so petrified and afraid? Why aren't you doing anything about it? So you probably all know that smartphones are not the greatest with anxiety. Through some trial and error and all of the different experiences that I've had, I've found a way to make my smartphone help kind of like calm that anxiety instead of make it worse. The first is meditation. I know, I thought it was like weird hippie stuff until my therapist was like, you have to do this. I am telling you, this is your homework to do this. So I downloaded a meditation app, and lo and behold, all the research that said it worked was actually right. It's like when you've been eating just like nonsense food for 3 days and then you start like eating super, super healthy and you're just like, oh my gosh, is this what my body's supposed to feel like? I meditate for like 10 minutes a day. I go on this app thing and then I find something that like looks decent, isn't sketchy, will calm me down and bring my mind to like a restful state. And then I just go about my day. I also use it before I fall asleep and it not only gets me to sleep faster, but the quality of sleep that I get is a lot better. Another thing I use my phone for to help combat anxiety is task management. I keep my phone by my bed, firstly because I'm meditating and I got the headphones in, and secondly because if I remember like, oh gosh, I gotta call so-and-so tomorrow, I just like type it in, don't worry about it until I wake up. And then it keeps you out of the nebulous like, oh, there are so many things I have to do. What things? I don't know, there's just a lot of things. You can use your phone in so many ways. I personally prefer like physically writing, but you can journal if you want to. One thing I do use my phone for in terms of journaling is like writing down things that I know are true that I know I won't believe later. Keeping track of things like sleep, exercise, and food, it's really basic, but like if you feel awful and then you realize like, oh, I'm not sleeping enough, that is a problem, and that is why I feel this way, instead of like, I just feel terrible and I don't know why. And my favorite way to use my phone is to contact people you love so that they can encourage you. If there are people in your life who know and understand the anxiety you're dealing with, they can be helpful people to contact. And even people who don't know that that's something you struggle with can just be helpful people to be around, to like help encourage you and know that you are loved and distract you or even talk you off the ledge if you need to. And this whole principle of using your smartphone to combat anxiety is basically like taking something that works against you and making it work for you. Like using your opponent's strength against them in a fight. Because that's what this is. You are like fighting something and it takes a lot and you're doing great. Like look at you. You're trying to find different strategies to deal with it. Like, nice job! You're like genuinely doing great. Even if you're not doing great, you're doing great. Like there's a Tumblr post that says, do not confuse my bad days as a sign of weakness. They are actually the days when I'm trying my hardest. So I'm just trying to help you to continue to try your hardest. I'm rooting for you. I really am. I'm having a good day today, but I will not always be having a good day. I know that when I do, that does not mean that I am weak. It actually means that I am strong. And part of that strength is in strategy. So I hope I've given you some tools to help build your strategy. There are so many things in here that you could be hurt by. Do you feel a little claustrophobic? What about that scary thing you have to do later today? Shouldn't you be thinking about it?
You don't have to be running and running and running all the time. Here, have a cup of tea.
Oh, thank you.